Thank you for staying with us. It's still Journalist Hangout on Monday and reaching home stretch on this topic. GKB, before we went on break.
Yes, I was just trying to give the example of the fella song. Overtake, don't overtake. We are at the time you are making plans for the 25,000, 35,000. Inflation will have eaten up the money in the long run. And that to me is the danger. Because the worst thing we could do right now is to go around in circles and try to solve a problem. I've gotten the term for it in business management. When you solve a particular problem, thereby creating another problem by solving one problem. It has a name. That's keep my mind now. That's why I said I agree with Labour that they must monitor this thing very carefully and make sure that it gets to the people it was meant to get to.
And the issue of who are the Nigerians, the 15 million Nigerians that will benefit from this cash
conditional cash transfer.
We have to ensure that we update the register, and the people who need it the most must be the people who benefit, because the conditional cash transfer thing is already backed by law.
Yeah.
Before President Buhari left office, he made sure that the thing was passed into law. So the president knows that he has to continue. Many people do not believe in it. They believe that it breeds corruption and all that. But in this critical juncture that we have found ourselves, we need to help the most vulnerable in our society. And I can tell you that that money will go a long way.
It will.
What they come up with now is significant. You can't compare it to
8,000.
The 8,000 that you were talking about before. And I believe that if government can roll out these things quickly and Labour, we said it that, look, if Labour can see signs of seriousness, they too are reasonable people, So, because before now we were not talking about, okay, what should go to workers. We want them at work. And we can't, some states, even Kwara State that said, okay, that they were limiting the number of this, they had to reverse it because it makes no sense. Productivity will go down if people don't go to work. So we want people to go to work. I'm sure that this money that workers will get, public servants will get, will help them cushion the effect of rise in transportation costs and all that. So, and people will be happy. I just want to see government implement this as quickly as possible. And Labour too also needs to show a level of goodwill. We must admit that these are difficult times. Everyone must make sacrifices. So I was reading someone who said, this thing will be very expensive for the government of the day to manage. But we also realize that
money through the removal of subsidy.
Of course, they share the states, local government and federal. They shared over $1 trillion. When did you ever hear that they shared something in excess of $1 trillion? It's because the distributable revenue has gone up. Even FRS now, FRS has already exceeded 8 trillion for the year. No, 8 trillion for the year. So their target, they are hoping that they can meet the target of 12
by the end of next quarter.
So revenue is coming in, and our people also need to benefit from this increased revenue. How do we make sure that the Nigerian Labour Congress will not go against the run of play? Like tomorrow, they won't roll out their thanks for a strike, because yesterday I listened to the Ajero is not categorical yet. I think it will still need to carry out some.
That's what they said they will meet today. I think they said they will meet for 12. So to basically officially call off the strike, as it were. But just the point you made that really got to me was members of NLC, the subsectors, like the Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers and the road owners something. What are they bringing to the table? We are just talking about the cement baggers, as it were. What are they bringing to the table? The level of unnecessary rise in the cost of transportation is what is really the core problem.
No control.
So something must be done to ensure that their members too make the necessary sacrifice.
And that's why we need those compressed natural gas-fired buses, because that will mean that the cost of petrol for them will be in the region of 150 naira per liter, which is good. So we need that to come in. We need that to come in. We need those buses to come in. When those buses come in, people have options. If you want to enter expensive bus because you think it's more comfortable for you, that is your choice.
Your Uber Max.
But if government rolls out these buses, people can see them, people will enter them.
As an addendum, if you go to the OOO terminal now, Friday evenings, you think you are somewhere in the National Stadium. Because everybody is now going for the BRT buses.
Yes.
Everybody.
That's what people.
So people that normally we have time to stroll in and take a bus, we now have to wait hours. So even the state government,
they need to roll out
new buses.
Those buses. They have those buses.
Yes.
They have the buses.
Uke was asking the workers, where are your buses?
Where are your buses? Oh. That's why the man.
And they have, when you go to listen, where they keep them, you see so many of them.
It's a Nigerian
but
thing.
we are not seeing them on the roads.
They are not on the roads.
Well, you rent them out for people who want to do Owambe and all that.
And who go for retreats. And that's why you see the buses in town.
But if by the time they set up structures to even help people convert their engines
vehicles to
engines,
you
will know that you mean business.
The cost will go down. The cost will go down. People want to see that happen. And that's what we've been saying. I know that it will take a while.
Yeah.
You know, before you build filling stations where people can go and fill.
Or even for electric cars. I understand there are some electric buses
maybe
also.
That one will come later because they don't even, they appear to have prioritized CNG buses over the electric car option. You know, but whatever it is, let these steps be taken.
Yeah, once the transport fare goes down, every other thing will follow.
It will affect even cost of food.
Cost of everything.
Yes.
Because you know you can get to your place for a particular amount of money. Instead of it going on. Because the OOO, the Abule Egba access, which is about the biggest, the busiest, and that's to Kurudu. It's where these buses should be. And I'm using this opportunity, whoever is in charge of transport in Lagos. Please supply more buses to those routes.
And if the red line now, if you start running the red line now, it will help.
No, the red line, because before the old railway line, buses from OOO, the people who sit on top in their hundreds, so they are going to Agbado. Once the red line starts, it will move about 1 million a day. And I'm telling you, even with 1 million a day, government will need to increase the frequency.
In Lagos.
For people to move out to that.
People are happy to get into those trains.
It's all over the world. The train is the train is the best.
Lagos State has done well.
The terminals and everything, good looking.
Yeah.
Good looking.
I hope those women have left those market women. I hope they've left.
Yes, they will have to leave.
They will have
to leave. They have to leave.
You get them 2 days. That one expired 2 days ago.
Get them 2 days.
So that Lagos can move.
Don't kill yourself.
Because apart from the trains being for mobility, it's also a site for tourists.
Yes.
And when you are driving it,
Make the
place look untidy, and you look at people and you wonder.
Ganika Idibalo, GKB, thank you for your contribution.
Always a pleasure.
Bajiri Kolade, it was nice to have you around. And that's our offering today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast tonight at 11 p.m. Join us this Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We're on YouTube, youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I'm Mayodele Ozubaku. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.